First Republic Bank has become the second largest bank failure in U.S. history.
Regulators seized First Republic Bank Monday and sold it to J.P. Morgan Chase.
Federal regulators shockingly shuttered Silicon Valley Bank Friday.
Now to that announcement from Google this morning. The tech giant planning to slash 12,000 jobs.
There's a new round of tech layoffs. Amazon will lay off 18,000 workers.
Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have taken a nosedive.
About $8 billion vanished.
In the day's other news, a sell-off hit Wall Street as big tech stocks fell sharply.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Money Mike coming to y'all with another one. Today we are taking a look at the recession. Yeah, that's right. There is a recession. Whether you believe it or not, the recession is going down. So much is going on in the news. As you already saw in some of the clips I just showed you guys, it is getting crazy out here from the financial front. But this could actually, believe it or not, this could actually be a good thing for some people if you know what you're doing. So today what we're going to do is we're going to actually take a look at somebody's perspective on how this could be a good thing, how you can use the recession to make yourself wealthy. So if y'all ready to check this out, I'm definitely ready to put this in front of you. We're going to react. Let's go. What's going on, family? It's your boy Mike Macklin, aka Money Mike, the financial Thanos, because I'm snapping my fingers and I'm turning your financial problems to dust. Today we are taking a look at how the recession can actually help you become wealthy in 2023. Believe it or not, this is a fact. The wealthy always say this, that when times get rough, this is when opportunities come. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out this video on how we could possibly make this happen.
How can you get rich using the recession? Recession seems like the worst time to start a business. However, facts on the ground prove the absolute opposite. When the economy is growing, competing with top players is difficult, if not impossible. However, during crises, when huge corporations are distracted by the bureaucracy they have, startups have the opportunity to strike. WhatsApp, for example, was founded in 2009 when the economy was crippled by the crisis. A few years later, Facebook acquired WhatsApp for $19 billion. And today, with over 2 billion users, it's worth a lot more. Uber is another example. It was founded back in 2009 during the Great Recession, and today it's worth dozens of billions of dollars. There are plenty of other examples, but it's not just about starting a business. A recession is a period to boost your career. Taking responsibility during turmoil will give you an upper hand over your colleagues, and you can climb the career ladder much faster in a relatively short period of time. Just take a look at how many CEOs lost their jobs to their junior managers during the last crisis. Number 2. Don't cash out. It's easy to be patient when everything is growing. The challenge is to be patient when everything is crashing, when you have to wait until the storm passes. A lot of people don't get patient and sell off thinking that the world is about to end. If it's a great company, if it's a great asset, it is going to lose some of its value since investors are scared to throw their money into the stock market. But sooner or later, its price is going to come back to its true value. 2022 was the year when everything crashed, since investors didn't know how much of an impact hiking the rates would have on the market. That is why even great stocks dropped significantly in value. But fast forward to 2023, some of them already back to how much they used to worth in 2021. Number 3, build a cash cushion. This is by far the best way to get rich during a recession. An economic crisis is a period of turmoil. It's the time when cash on the table matters the most. When business is growing, not many care about cash because the economy is filled with it. People invest in risky assets without being concerned about the consequences. Cashless businesses were thriving when interest rates were down, like crypto or tech companies. But the moment the Fed raised the rates, they collapsed. This is the time to jump in and buy these businesses at a fraction of their cost. Of course, not every one of them is worth your money, but even the good businesses with bright futures will see their value plummet since the storm is going to hit everyone. These are just some of the ways to get yourself ready for the next crisis. But at the end of the day, you have to consider your own needs and circumstances. Some people have huge cash flow coming in, so saving that cash and patiently waiting for that opportunity might be the way to go. For others, it might be some other way. I hope you enjoyed this video and most importantly found it helpful. Give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one.
Alright y'all, so basically what he's breaking down here is, to me, I'm gonna say to me what this is looking like. This is a basic economic strategy, and that is, one, when times get rough, what you want to start doing is you want to kind of start getting yourself a stockhold of cash. You might want to start putting money to the side in a savings account or something like that. Now, the point of it is that you want to wait. It's called time in the market, basically, is what he's in a longer than he should have said method. He's basically saying to time the market. And that is to kind of understand that recessions are a part of the economic cycle. It's always going to happen. When they start raising rates, there's a reason for that. And the reason they're raising rates is to slow down spending. That is how you end inflation. When money is too plentiful, then they have to do something to make it less plentiful. It's almost a supply and demand kind of situation. So that's what's happening right now. This is why the rates are going up. This is why prices of everything is going up. It's because they're trying to basically, you know, get people to not put so much money out there, which is weird. The economic cycle is a really weird cycle, but once you understand it, you learn to think like the billionaires and the millionaires. You learn to understand that when times get crazy, it's an opportunity. And that's something that he mentioned as well. There's an opportunity for you to come in now, because these big corporations, you know, they have to kind of, you know, trim down the fat, you know, do different things to prepare. But trust me when I tell you, they are preparing. They're preparing. They're getting ready. And so you almost got to watch the money. Watch what the big boys are doing. When the big boys are slowing down, that's when you slow down. But when they start buying again, that's when you buy. You gotta watch the money. You gotta watch what these companies are doing. That's why staying informed, staying in touch with the real news, not, you know, that crazy stuff that's going on, like the real news, what companies are doing. And something very important he said in there is you have to understand and be patient. If a company is really a good company, it's going to weather the storms. So the long and short of how to get rich during a recession is, one, you got to practice patience. Two, you got to start putting money to the side now. And three, once you see that opportunity, you got to be ready. You got to have that stockpile money and you got to go in, and then you got to go ahead and wait that storm out. I honestly feel like in the next year or 2 years is when it's going to get its worse. And that's kind of how inflations typically last. Inflations or recessions typically last about 12 to 24 months tops. So I would say by 2025, things are going to start to go back up again. But right now, be looking for it to go down. So I honestly, and again, this is advice. This is not me telling you what to do. You should do your own research. You should definitely, you know, understand what's happening before you make this decision. But I feel like 2023, 2024 is going to be rough. A lot of stocks is going to go down. A lot of stuff is going to plummet. So what I would do is I would stockpile money right now. I would be putting money to the side. I would be building my credit, things like that, to get access to more money, so that when this thing goes back up, and I think it's going to do it in about 2025, when it does, you will have a stockpile of money ready. And I'm telling you, a ton of money is going to come into your hands. So this has been Money Mike with today's video on how to get wealthy using the recession. I hope you got some information from this. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Comment below with your thoughts on when the recession is actually going to happen, when, you know, the big drop is going to happen, and any other comments related to this video that you may have. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I love you. God loves you. He smiles when he sees you, and he sees you all the time, so he's always smiling. So why aren't we? Y'all take care. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. God bless each and every one of you. Gone.
On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here.